Hey guys, this is Mr. Elms. Today we're going to simplify by factoring. Let's go ahead and get started. The first problem we're going to look at is b squared minus 10b plus 21 over b squared minus 11b plus 28. When we simplify by factoring, we have to decide which method of factoring we're going to do. If we count 1, 2, 3 terms without a leading coefficient, this is going to be an X puzzle on top. And on bottom, 1, 2, 3 terms, not a leading coefficient, this is also an X puzzle. So let's do the X puzzle for the top. On top, we're going to put our B term, which is negative 10. And on bottom, we're going to put our C term, which is positive 21. So now we have to think what two terms multiply to positive 21 but add to negative 10. Those two numbers are negative 7 and negative 3. Because a negative multiplied by a negative is positive 21, negative 7 plus negative 3 is negative 10. So when we factor the top, it's going to be x minus 7 times x minus 3 over. On bottom, this is also an X puzzle. So we're going to put negative 11 on top, positive 28 on bottom. The two numbers that we multiply to get positive 28 and negative 11 is negative 7 and negative 4. Because negative 7 times negative 4 is positive 28, negative 7 plus negative 4 is negative 11. So on bottom I write x minus 7, x minus 4. Now we take a look at what this is. X minus 7's cancel. What I have left is x minus 3 over x minus 4, and circle our answer. Another problem that we're going to look at today is, how do I simplify by factoring 4y squared minus 2y over 5y squared minus 5y. On top, this is not the difference of two squares, but it's a GCF. On bottom, I'm going to factor also using GCF. So the greatest common factor of 4y squared and negative 2y is 2y. I'm going to divide each of these by 2y, which is our greatest common factor. And 4y squared divided by 2y is 2y. Take away, 2y divided by 2y is just 1. On bottom, 5y squared minus 5y. The GCF of 5y squared and 5y is 5y. When I divide each of these by 5y, I'm going to get the answer inside my parentheses. 5y squared divided by 5y is 1y, or just y. Minus 5y divided by 5y is just 1. The y's cancel. So now take a look at what I can simplify. The y's cancel out. I'm left with 2, 2y minus 1 on top, and on bottom 5, y minus 1. Circle our answer, and we're finished. We're going to take a look at one more problem. We've seen X puzzles, we've seen GCFs. Now we're going to take a look at 2x squared plus 6x plus 4, and then x squared minus 4. If we look at the top, we can factor out a GCF first. And on bottom, this is a difference of two squares. Let's work on the top first. What goes into 2, 6, and 4? The greatest common factor is 2. If I divide each of these terms by 2, 2x squared divided by 2 is x squared, plus 6x divided by 2 is 3x, 4 divided by 2 is 2. If I take a look at this now, this is an X puzzle. When I do an X puzzle of 3, that goes on top, 2 goes on bottom. The two numbers that multiply to 2 and add to 3 are 2 and 1. Now we need to be careful. The 2 stays out in front. But then I have x squared plus 3x plus 2 factors to x plus 2 and x plus 1. So as we see on top, we had to factor out by the GCF first, then do an X puzzle. Now let's do the bottom. The difference of two squares of x squared minus 4. We know the difference of two squares has the form x plus and x minus. The square root of 4 is 2, so x plus 2 and x minus 2. I can bring that over here. And now let's see what cancels. The x plus 2's cancel, and I'm left with 2 multiplied by x plus 1 on top divided by x minus 2 on bottom. That's our answer. So to review, there's 4 different ways of solving. You have greatest common factor, difference of two squares, we have X puzzles, and then we have a mixture of the two.